All right, after a week break, finally back with a new chapter.
Jesus.
Might need to do something about this. Much better. Now, let us begin. How is it going, my heroes, my villains, and everybody in between? Sean Ross here, and I am finally back after a week break and a new haircut to give you guys my live reaction to the latest chapter of My Hero Academia. And it feels so good to finally be back. I have missed MHA. But we are on manga chapter number 269, which is entitled The Three of Us.
And we're the three best friends that anybody could have. We're the three best friends that anyone could have. We're the three best friends that anyone can have. And we'll never, ever, 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 ever leave each other. You got knocked the fuck out, man!
Now that title is definitely referring to President Mike, Aizawa, and Shirakumo. That would just make sense, especially coming off of the ending of last chapter where we saw President Mike and Aizawa staring very angrily in Doctor Ujiko's direction because these two are hell-bent on confronting the real doctor and making him pay for what he turned Shirakumo into. So I just hope going into this chapter that those two aren't distracted by their anger. They're not blinded from the overall goal that they are here to try to stop Shigaraki from awakening, because that's the other big thing that was going down in last chapter. We have to stop Shigaraki from awakening. His tank has been busted, it is cracked, it is leaking, and if Shigaraki does in fact wake up...
We're all gonna die!
It's gonna be game over for our pro heroes. They have been on a winning streak, basically, this entire arc, but if Shigaraki does wake up, that luck is going to run out, and there's not going to be anyone, I think, that is going to be able to stop a 75% full-powered Shigaraki. But I have been looking forward to this chapter over the 2 weeks, and I'm just excited to see where Horikoshi takes us in this week's chapter. So, mount ladies and gentle criminals, without further ado, let's dive right in to chapter 269. Oh.
What the fuck?
Okay. First page of the chapter, and we have a panel shot of my girl Mirko just beaten and bloodied in this panel right here.
Bleeding all over! I need a fucking medic! Medic!
And you can really see the extent of the damage she has received fighting these high ends. Piece of her ear gone, arm ripped off, chunk of her left side is missing, she has a hole on her left thigh, and then the lower part of her right leg is just completely mangled. And she's just huffing and puffing. Has to be feeling the pain at this point. I think the adrenaline she was fighting with has to have dissipated. It is gone. She's not going to be able to fight moving forward. Like, Mirko, you did an amazing job, but tag out. Bring Endeavor in. He'll take your place. He'll pick up where you left off. You did a fantastic job, Mirko. God damn.
Blame you, Hotman!
And we see Endeavor taking out a handkerchief just covered in flame designs. Keeping that branding on point, Endeavor. I'm cauterizing your wounds. Get ready. This is gonna hurt. And you see Mirko just biting down on the handkerchief. You gotta sear those wounds shut. Stop the bleeding so our girl Mirko can live the fight another day.
Don't touch me, I'm sterile!
He's still back there. Talking about Shigaraki. It's been almost 5 whole minutes since she contacted us from here.
What?
Was she facing multiple talking Nomu all alone? Oh yes, Endeavor. Oh yes, she was. But really, 5 minutes. That's all it's been? Since she broke into the laboratory till this point. It's only been 5 minutes.
What's up, Doc?
Oh no!
5 minutes later.
Someone help me.
That's crazy. She sustained this much damage and managed to take out one high-end Nomu within 5 minutes. And these are no Frieza 5 minutes. Like, these are real-life MHA 5 minutes, and I think that is just impressive that Mirko was able to do what she did in just a 5-minute window. That is amazing. Add this to what I owe you from Kyushu, so you better not die.
There will be pain.
I'll scream.
Quite a bit of pain.
I'll scream loudly.
And you see Endeavor just searing the wound shut, Mirko biting down hard on the handkerchief. What the hell? You don't owe me crap. And she is still being tough in this moment. You gotta love Mirko. Oh, female high end moving in right here. Fangs unleashed. You're number one. Need more. Make me feel more amazing. He was lurking, like, in the ceiling, in the pipes, and she was just waiting to pounce down on Endeavor. And the female Haya knows that Endeavor's number one. It's acting kind of like Hood in this situation where it's seeking out the stronger opponents. It doesn't even concern itself with Mirko anymore. Now that Endeavor's here, it's like, great, someone stronger that I can fight against. Give me a better fight than what Mirko, that rabbit, could.
Let them fight.
Oh, and we see Aizawa, Present Mike. We see the guy with the swords for hands, Crust, and Laserbeam Eyes fighting back against the 3 other high-end Nomus right here. Listen up, people. Shigaraki is in that capsule back there. Mirko, you're alive! And Crust is just crying, just overjoyed with hearing Mirko's voice. And you can even see bunny ears on top of her speech bubble. That's actually really cute, so you know it's Mirko talking. The capsule will probably activate him, just like how these things woke up from a zap of electricity. All like, you have a little electric sound effect right there. Don't let Shigaraki wake up. He's not just some small-time thug. Not anymore. Her rabbit senses went off. They were tingling. She could sense the danger in last chapter coming from Shigaraki, and she's letting everyone else know about it.
Watch out!
But the other 3 high-ends look kind of shocked in these 3 panels right here. My body still hasn't come back to life. Oh no.
Behold.
Yo! Aizawa looks badass right here. That is a dope shot of Aizawa. That is a very Spider-Man-like panel shot right there. It's like a Spider-Man Batman shot. Oh, Aizawa looking badass right here. Clutching his weapons and just that eye piercing through the goggles. Amazing. I can't use my quirks. All the strength I was endowed with as a high end, they're using sheer force to shrug it off like it's nothing. Eraser, you guys go on ahead. Oh, so before they came down. Once we get these things locked down, we'll be right behind you. And so that's when they moved on forward, ahead of the other group, which should be coming shortly, I hope.
Later.
The cavalry has arrived!
Backup should arrive in a matter of seconds, but those few seconds are still a problem. Right, Mirko? Yeah. A few seconds with a high-end Nomu can mean life or death. I mean, just 5 minutes.
Oh no!
Look what happened to Mirko going up against 4 high-end Nomus, with 1 getting killed. Seconds matter with high ends. The Nomu that evaded my eraser probably started fighting Endeavor. You are correct, Aizawa. It's trying to stay out of my line of sight. I could go and erase its quirks again, but I can't afford to blink in the meantime, because I can't let these other 3 get their quirks back, so I can't move forward. Exless, Mike, get in there.
Hello there.
I gun hero Exless. So now we actually know this guy's name. Exless, the guy with the laser beam eye. Exless Mike, get in there. So they're trying to run deeper into the lab where Shigaraki and Ujiko are.
Get over
but the Majibu high end is blocking their path. You're not going anywhere.
Nani?
Double page spread right here. Yo, Crust! Shoot shields. And he threw a razor shield, like a discus, like a frisbee, at Majin Buu high end, just cutting into it and moving it out of the path so that way Present Mike and Xless can move on forward. Way to go, Crust. He's like, go! And there they go. They enter the small hallway. Get it done. Oh, and Mike's like stancing up right here. He's getting ready to unleash something. That right there is a pose if I've seen it. The machines are busted, but what about the data? Perfect. Just have to wake him up before more fluid leaks out. But damn it. I hate to do it when he's only half-baked. All for one in me. This was meant to be the culmination of our dream. Blast it all. And you can still see just the tank cracking, more liquid spewing out. And the doctor just at the control panel, just probably frantically tapping buttons, just trying to make sure that Shigaraki can wake up at least at 75%. Awaken Tomura Shigaraki. Yo! Present Mike.
Hey guys! Are you ready?
And here we go.
Another double page spread with Present Mike just unleashing a war cry, just screaming at the top of his lungs. Loud voice. And everything in the room with Dr. Ujiko just shattering. So Shigaraki is now out and about. He is out of the tank. Oh, look at Dr. Ujiko. Like an egg, just being blasted away. Yo. Way to go, Present Mike. Yeah, and you just see all the tube just bursting, the control panels getting fried, the tank just cracking and bursting, and you see Shigaraki, tank shattering, liquid falling away. He's now out of the tank. With Dr. Ujiko just being propelled backwards as he is just screaming. Most likely screaming, no!
What?
Shiro's ears are bleeding.
Oh, and his ears are even bleeding from Present Mike's scream. That's how you know how powerful it currently is. But I do wonder, was Dr. Ujiko able to press that button in time for Shigaraki to be awakened before the tank got shattered by Mike?
You will find out soon enough.
It's getting there. I'm getting nervous but excited. Shigaraki just falling to the floor. Yo, Present Mike is winding up right here. Yo, he's getting ready to punch the doctor in the face. Yamada, if you're going, I will too.
Wow, right in the kitchen.
Yo. Yes! Going in with that plus ultra DJ punch right there.
Now for a lesson. You may have heard these words before, but I'll teach you what they really mean. Go beyond! Plus!
Yo, Mike just knocked Dr. Ujiko the fuck out.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
Look at that panel! Yo! Oh, that is amazing. I am happy for Present Mike. He got to just pulverize Dr. Ujiko in the face. Oh, that feels so good. I am glad Present Mike was able to do that. Oh, that panel looks awesome. But got a brief flashback right here with the three amigos. That naive dream of ours as kids.
Hello.
And you can even see Aizawa smiling along with Present Mike and Shirakumo. That's a rarity. It's turned into a nightmare now, but still, the three of us could find out if you're the real thing, and then just DJ punch plus ultra Present Mike. Oh my god.
Texas Smash!
Just look at the face, like concaving, just like caving in from the force of Mike's punch. And he's got no superpowers, no super strength. That is just pure anger fueling that fist.
Use your aggressive feelings, boy. Let the hate flow through you.
Amazing. That one's for making my pal cry. Peasant Mike. Talking about Aizawa. When they went to go visit Kurogiri, and then realizing and seeing Shirakumo coming out of the mist, Aizawa was crying during that scene. And that really affected President Mike. The fact that what Dr. Ujiko did to Shirakumo, turning him into Kurogiri, and then having Aizawa coming to the realization that that was in fact their supposed dead friend, and making him cry. President Mike's like, no, 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 you're not getting away with this. And then just punching him in the face. But I also do like that brief flashback too, because their dream was to open a hero agency with all of them working at it. And because Shirakumo's death, that dream never got realized. So much emotion between Mike and Aizawa going into that punch on Dr. Ujiko. Amazing. Absolutely love it.
Meanwhile...
Hey, no CPR!
Oh, and then we got Exless right next to Shigaraki's body, which is still on the ground right here. Huh. Not breathing.
What?
His heart stopped.
What the fuck?
What? He's got no pulse?
Hey, Dad!
He's in a death-like state to better withstand the burden of the process. And President Mike is just holding Dr. Ujiko by the trench coat, by his doctor robes. That capsule was for facilitating the procedure while preserving and reviving him. And he's just crying, bawling his eyes out. I've only been living for the boy's sake, for Shigaraki.
You'll be fine, Tomura Shigaraki.
It would be something if in some way, shape, or form, through maybe one of his quirks, he jumpstarts his own heart.
It can't be. He's restarting his own heart.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
That would be crazy. Because Shigaraki's going to be waking up in some way, shape, or form. I can just feel it right here. And how badass would it be if he actually, like, restarted his own heart, woke up, and then started going on a rampage? I don't know if that's what's actually going to happen, but in some way, something is going to wake up Shigaraki and revive him from this state.
The cavalry has arrived!
Yo, cavalry has arrived. We have the other pro heroes now moving in. I can at least see 13. I can see Ryukyu here, and then just a whole bunch of other nameless pro heroes. That has to be Gran Torino. The jet stream that's going off to the side, that has to be Gran Torino. Yo, they are moving in and just overwhelming the high ends. And we see Dragon Form Ryukyu, Rocklock, Gran Torino.
Hello.
Is that Kasagiri Man behind Ryukyu's dragon arm? I think that is. And we got Endeavor's two sidekicks, Mummy Man and then the guy with the Koda horns. Ryukyu's sidekick.
Look.
Oh, we got Backdraft and Manual down at the bottom right here. Okay, so they're restraining the female high end right here. But now it's over. It's all over. Yo.
Know my power.
Plus Ultra Combo right here.
Ultra Combo!
Endeavor coming in with that fire fist and then just incinerating the female High End's top half of her head.
I'll see you come back from this.
So her brain just got burned to a crisp. Did they really just take out the female High End like that?
Oh my fucking god, she fucking dead.
Are all the High Ends done? They might be. That's a dope combination right there. Team combos for the win. The Lord of Evil's dream will die.
I'll let you believe that.
And that's the end of the chapter. Ending off with these two panel shots. The top one of an unconscious Shigaraki, and then transitioning over to Tartarus with All For One, which he is definitely grinning in this panel right here. He's got a smile on his face. You can't really see it, but I can see like that grin crease.
How very entertaining.
On his face right there. He is definitely smiling. The Lord of Evil's dream will die. I don't know about that. I don't think that dream is gonna die. It's just been delayed. In some way, shape, or form, Shigaraki's gonna wake up. I don't know how, but he will. It's going to happen. I just know it. That is the end of the chapter. We have another week break. Next chapter hits May 10th.
You'll be fine, Tomura Shigaraki. Take all this experience, loathing, and regret, and use it as you move forward. Now, it's your turn.
Oh, this was another good chapter. Sucks we have another break, but understandable. But I just can't wait to see what's going to go down in next week's chapter. This arc has been crazy. It's just been action after action. And I just really can't wait to see what's going to happen next. But this chapter was great for Aizawa. I loved that shot of Aizawa. Very Spider-Man, Batman-esque. That shot that Horikoshi gave him was amazing. But Mike shined this chapter. Present Mike was definitely the shining beacon of this chapter. He had a great moment going in, just screaming and shattering everything in that room with Dr. Ujiko and Shigaraki. And then that DJ punch directed right at Dr. Ujiko's face was great. It was amazing. That was for everything that Dr. Ujiko has done, but specifically for what he did to Shirakumo and for making Aizawa cry. But moving forward, this last page, you know it's not over. You just know it isn't. In some way, Shigaraki's waking up, and how All For One is involved in that, I have no idea, but I cannot wait for chapter 270. Horikoshi, you are on fire. This arc, every chapter has been amazing, and I just know that in 2 weeks' time, chapter 270 is also going to be amazing. Bring it on. So with that, guys, that right there is my live reaction to chapter 269 of My Hero Academia. But now, I definitely want to hear your guys' thoughts on the events of this chapter. Everything with our pro heroes moving into the laboratory and overpowering the high-end Nomus, but then specifically with Aizawa and Present Mike this chapter, and how good of a moment it was getting to see Present Mike just DJ punch Dr. Ujiko right in the face. Absolutely loved it. But then with the ending of this chapter and going into next chapter, with Shigaraki now broken out of the tank, his heart is stopped, and he's currently unconscious, how could he be possibly awoken in this moment to possibly fight back against the pro heroes? But then how would him awakening possibly factor into All For One, who is currently smirking in the middle of Tartarus? Leave your thoughts down in the comments below, and feel free to subscribe to the channel and click that bell icon. That way you guys can be alerted for every new MHA reaction that pops up on the channel. But if you guys want to talk about other things or talk about MHA outside of YouTube, feel free to also follow me over on Twitter. A link to my Twitter account can also be found in the description down below. That's going to do it for me here, guys. So in 2 weeks' time, when we have chapter 270, My Hero Academia, I'll talk to you guys next time. But remember, Go Beyond plus Ultra.